I'm Kathleen Henderson from Roots and Boots, and today we're going to show you how to make one of our favorite go-to recipes for lunch or dinner, and we even use it for breakfast sometimes. It's very versatile, and it is shortcut pork carnitas using ground pork. Please excuse our messy sink here. We're in the process of multiple projects. Creed is our carnitas guy. It's one of the recipes that he has been trained to prepare, and he is making it for our lunch today. We start with 3 pounds, 3 packages of our homegrown ground pork. Our sausage is seasoned with salt, pepper, and sage. Gives it really nice flavor. So we start by just browning 3 pounds of that ground pork, ground sausage. In a separate skillet, we're going to heat some oil. Got coconut oil. We're gonna add some chopped poblanos and chopped red onions. These are from our garden from the freezer. Adding a little coconut oil to a large cast iron skillet, letting that start to melt while Creed gets ready to chop the poblanos. I'm very sad to report that my poblano peppers were a complete bust this year. There were many factors involved, and I won't go into all the details, but these poblanos came from the grocery store. That's why they look so big and perfect. Usually our homegrown poblanos are smaller and less uniformly shaped. You could technically make this in one pot, but we find that it cooks faster if you do the veggies in one skillet and the meat in another. And then in the next steps, we'll add our seasonings to the meat, and then we'll combine the veggies in here also. The seasonings are our homemade fajita powder, fajita seasoning, and our homegrown homemade tomato powder. I was just informed that Creed doesn't add the seasoning until the very end after he combines the veggies and the meat, which is totally fine because he's doing it. When I make it, I season the meat first and then I add the veggies. Probably doesn't really matter. Now that the veggies are cooked, it's time to combine them with the meat. All right, first up is the fajita seasoning. We're adding 2 tablespoons of fajita seasoning. And now we are adding tomato powder. Creed said he adds it until it looks about right. And that's it. It's so simple. You just saute the peppers and the onions, you brown the meat, add the seasonings, combine the two, and you've got a meal ready to go. We like to add sour cream, grated cheddar, and some of us like to add avocado. We also like to serve some siete tortilla chips with our carnitas. Greg also likes to add our homegrown, homemade hot pepper jam to his carnitas, and he is serving his on a bed of lettuce too. It also works really well served over roasted sweet potatoes. Really, you can do a lot of things with this recipe. You can use it as a burrito or taco filling. We like to serve it for breakfast with eggs and sweet potatoes or any kind of combination like that. And one other way that I like to use it, really tasty, in my recipe for white chicken chili, instead of the chicken, if we have leftover carnitas, really nice. And that is how you make our shortcut pork carnitas. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to my Roots and Boots YouTube channel for more homesteading, homeschooling, home-based content here on YouTube.